Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to episode number 29 of The Road to Glory. Now, in the previous episodes, we've been doing some bronze pack method. We've been doing some trading, trying to get our coins up, and we're up to 117k right now. I haven't opened any bronze packs for a while, but every couple of hours, I'm relisting individual player fitness items to try and make 200 coins a pop to get our coin balance up so I can buy more squad fitnesses and get a greater good out of that. We also tried FUT Champions knockout tournament, and we got knocked out in the first round, which doesn't happen to me. I've decided to go in again and see what we can do, just mainly for the thousands of coins. I think it's like a 3,000 coin prize. We come up against this guy in the first round. What? He's got Player of the Month Sterling and Hazard, De Bruyne, Aguero, second informed Sanchez up front. It's mad. He's got a crazy team. Well, it's either first or second informed Sanchez. I can't quite remember which one because he's actually got 2 striker informs already this year. That's quite crazy, right? But yeah, we do go into a game against this guy. And knowing that we lost the last one against an opponent with a nice Premier League side, I knew that this one was going to be really tough. Straight off the bat, he got through with Aguero and Sanchez like twice because my defense was so high. So like I said in the last episode, I stuck my team on the counter-attack feature or trait or whatever it is, mode. I don't know what you would call it. So yeah, my defense is sometimes sitting a little bit further back. Sometimes they're right up to the halfway line. I'm not sure how counter-attack works. If anyone knows, let me know down below in the comment section. But I find it helps me out sometimes in these more important games. And my opponent also decided to either match that by going counter-attack himself, or he went ultra-defensive, something like that, because his defense was chilling right back as well. I gave away a very sloppy penalty. This one was definitely a penalty. The one in the last episode, I don't think was. But he scores with Yaya Toure. Solid strike down the middle of the goal. Yeah, it's going to struggle to save that one. That's right in the roof of the net. A really nice penalty from that guy. And at half-time, well, it's a very even game. It could go either way. Not many chances for both teams. And I was losing 1-0. But when you're losing 1-0 in a really close game, I mean, that's nothing. You can get right back into this. And I felt like we were going to get right back into this. So I went on a mission to try and do just that. We were having lots of opportunities left, right and centre. The ball falls to Kurt Zouma here, who takes the shot on the turn. The defender takes him out and we get a penalty. So he won himself a penalty and scored it, and then gave one away to me. And can we score it? Well, that's the question. But that one's definitely a penalty. He's took him out from the side. So yeah, two clear-cut penalties so far in this game. I step up with Remy and I completely send the goalkeeper the wrong way. If you see what I've done right there, it's basically if you hold the analog stick like to the direction you want to shoot as soon as you start running, sometimes your player, instead of running up to the ball, will go like running up to the ball like that. And people sometimes think that's the way you're going to dive, the way you're going to go with your shot. But I then typically change the direction. So I make it look like I'm going to go left, and then just before I shoot, I hold it over to the right. And normally that sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, which is a good little method for penalties. I don't even know why I'm telling you in case I come up against you and you save my friggin' pens. Yeah, we are 1-1 at the moment. It is time to hopefully take this game to another level and win and get through at least round 1. God damn it, that would be nice, wouldn't it? This guy rushes me from my quick free kick technique, so I have to run it into the box. And unfortunately, my triple tap turns into a terrible little cross straight into the goalie's hands. I thought that was in because it sort of rolled along the back of the net from the corner. And unfortunately for us, we have to go all the way into extra time. That's going to knacker my players out a little bit more. And I already had a couple of players pull up with injuries in this game, meaning that I'm probably going to come away with at least 1 injury at the end of this one, which is unfortunate. We do push through with Remy into the box. He's sliding all over the place trying to get me. And unfortunately, Butland manages to save that one from Lanzini. That would have been a nice goal. We get through once again. Hazard's back to defend. Plays it back to his goalkeeper very cockily. And he's playing it out of the back really cocky-like. And we somehow get the ball. Loic Remy sticks it in the back of the net. No messing around in the extra time of FUT Champs, mate. If you're going to play it around and I'm going to manage to get the ball off you, I'm going to try and score a goal. Which I luckily did right there. I don't know why he's trying to go for a run with Chris Smalling right there. And luckily for me, I wasn't offside with Oh no, I don't even know. Yeah, I would have been offside because I tackled him and it went to a different player. I don't know, but yeah, obviously there was enough defenders in the way to not make that one offside. So we're 2-1 up. We go into the second half. I play a lovely ball to Lanzini and he scores it. As you can see, he's got an injury right there, so that one's going to be affected at the end of this game. We're not going to be able to play with that particular team for a couple of games, no doubt, which is bad because we're out of players on the other teams at the moment. I need to rebuy them now that they're not worth as much. But yeah, that's something to do maybe in the next episode. Maybe we need to go back to building teams again and get some solid squads built. He like completely hacks me down with Riyad Mahrez. I take the shot with Martial, which is my free kick technique. Slams off the bar. That would have been nice to go like 3 goals up in extra time. It's weird, isn't it, how you can go all the way 90 minutes at 0-0 or 1-1. You get straight into extra time and score a couple of goals on your opponent, and you're like, well, why couldn't I have done that in the first 90 minutes? But we win. We get 809 coins for going through to the second round, and that was a definite win for us at the end of that game. The first half was really even, and then we pulled away second half and then in extra time for sure. Now, we're out of contracts with Remy. That's fine. I've got loads of bronze contracts that I can apply loads of to him. Also, our manager needs contracts, and we do have an injury with Lanzini. How long is he going to be out for? Well, at least a game or 2. So I'm going to stick him on the bench, and rather than buying back players from the other squads and using them, I'm just going to go out and buy a new Premier League player. Like, rather than buying an injury card or something for Lanzini, I might as well buy a player because it's worth it, right? So we pick up Adam Lallana for 1,000 coins or something, which is pretty good. He's 82 rated. He's got 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot, which is something I like. So we're just going to go ahead and apply a squad fitness to this team because I've got a few of them. I've got 9 of them in the club right now, and we're going to go into a new match, which should be fun, right? We're into the second round. If we can get through this, we're going to make it to the third round, into the semis, and then we got a chance in the final, right? So we come up against this guy. He's got a really strong Ligue 1 team. Players such as Inform Braithwaite. He's got Thiago Silva at the back, Matuidi in midfield. It's a really nice team. I knew that this one was going to be tough if he knew what he was doing. The only ever time I've come up against Inform Braithwaite, I'm pretty sure he's torn me a new one because he's a strong player as well as being really quick, and he's got 4-star skills as well. He's like the triple threat. So I knew he was one for me to watch out for and not let too far away from my defenders. This guy slips up and gives me an opportunity with Remy. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper saved that one, and apparently that goes out for a goal kick. I'm not quite sure how, but again, relatively even game, maybe slightly in my favour. I was doing all right, but I was sticking shots wide of the post, the goalkeeper was saving them. But typically, whenever he had an attack, I managed to somehow get it away. I am struggling, actually. Now, it's a fantastic thing that EA have done, giving everyone the badge and the 2 kits for Chape, the team which tragically died in that aeroplane crash. But obviously everyone's now rocking the badge and stuff in honor, which is fantastic. I've kept one of my kits as a different one because I didn't want it to be like green versus white every single game. It almost looks like you're playing the same person. I definitely struggle when I come up against this green kit though. It almost looks like the same color as the pitch a lot of the time. It's that same color green, which I've seen a couple of people tweeting about, like that they struggle to play against green kits, which is definitely a thing in my opinion. So hopefully if I put the green kit on myself, I might be able to play with it. And then hopefully my opponents would play in the white kit and I could do alright against them. I'm not sure. But anyway, a great thing that EA has done by dropping those kits and the badge in there. We go 1-0 down in this match. But yeah, just to change the topic back to EA dropping the kits and stuff in. I think it was a really good idea because, one, out of respect, we all get to like wear the stuff with pride, like the kits and the badges and that. And then 2, it stops people that are so low and scummy that they want to like profit off of tragedy by buying the tradable versions of the kits and the badges, and they went like extinct, right? People were literally buying them up to make thousands and thousands of coins. I think that's disgusting. So good job to EA for dropping untradable versions into everyone's club, making the tradable ones like not even worth paying for. So I hope those people lost loads of coins. But you can see here, we lost the game after 90 minutes after probably having more shots and possession than my opponent. So unfortunately, we go out of FUT Champs again. That's unlike us to get 2 losses on this account, like, in a couple of episodes, because we've been, like, unbeaten for quite a long time now. It's been pretty good. So I'm just cycling through the 4 different teams that I've got, showing you the areas where I sold players. I think we need to buy back Farman, Socrates, Konoplyanka and Luis Gustavo from the Bundesliga side. I was also thinking about maybe buying, like, Inform Werner, or maybe like Movember Andre Hahn up front for the Bundesliga side. We need to buy the 2 Greeks back in defence here, and then I've forgotten who the player was. I think it was Medel in the right centre mid spot in the 4-3-2-1 side. So for now, this one still is the only full squad we've got. We've not got many games left. Only 2 games left with Mahrez, 1 with Martial, 1 with Hazard. So this team's coming to an end, or at least the loans are anyway. We're going to have to start buying our own players. I'm thinking I can afford like Kante. I wouldn't mind bringing Kante into the Ultimate Team. Who else should I buy? I can afford like a whole new good team or a couple of different elite players to upgrade our current teams. Let me know. This is your road to glory as well as it is mine. I'd love to know your thoughts on what I should do. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, smash a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Have a great day. I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.